Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Wait, that's the wrong series. Oops. Today we are going to talk about a manga or comic called Witch Hat Atelier. Welcome to the review. The Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1, Chapter 1 begins with Coco's wondrous pondering over magic's existence in her world. Beginning panels build on top of each other in order to bring out that setting's message. This causes the reader, like me, to wonder what is magic in this world, and how is it important, especially to the innocent-looking young girl carrying water, aka Coco, who's our main character. The world appears to be in a magical world based on Victorian times, as I've said before. We can tell the main girl will have some trouble in regards to magic early on. This is probably where the desire that will carry on the plot will play out. The girl is not a witch, we discover, but a tailor's daughter, a common human without powers, as witches are born witches. One cannot learn a skill to become a witch. Unfortunately for Coco, they have to be born it. We can tell Coco wishes to become a witch, however, without her saying. We see this through how she pretends that the clothes she's folding is magic carpets through her imaginary magic that she uses on it. She has this set idea of what magic is, sort of how we view magic is. It's something fun that just spontaneously happens. However, that's not the case. We feel her desire as well as her innocence through this. Magic is something not so carefree as Coco believes, and she will end up learning this the hard way later on. Elements of desire are presented as Coco's undying need to learn magic. She needs to use magic. This is her passion. This is unquenchable and will likely lead the series in her journey for it. Clifford is a trained user, a witch, who, along with rich ladies, appears at Coco's mother's shop. We are introduced to the setting and see how magic works. Magic is drawn rather than consumed, like how Coco imagines it to be. And for some reason, it is done secretly, and that is done for a reason. This is suspicious and raises a question in the minds of the readers, like me. It being a secret does not stop Coco from climbing a roof in order to view Clifford make magic. He manages to fix the three rich sisters' flying chariot, giving Coco the idea to use her magic pencil and book, believing that now that she's seen how to do it, she can actually create magic this time, whereas in the past she could not. She, in her excitement and her responsibility, due to her lack of knowledge on what is dangerous and what is not in regards to magic, accidentally turns her house to stone and turns her mother to stone as well. She is only saved by the nick of the hair as Clifford grabs her and pulls her away from the stone house. Clifford's desire is to find the lead on the dangerous people who sold the magic book to Coco that led to her house turning to stone and her mother to stone. She will need to help him in order to figure out how to save her mother. This forces Clifford to have to bring her along and teach her proper use of magic, which is sort of like a funeral where you're so happy to see everyone, but it's a terrible occasion. Coco is probably finally gets to learn magic, but it's for a terrible reason, and she may feel some dissatisfaction with magic now. Her mistakes allow her to start the road to become the witch she has always wanted to be, at the cost of her mom. The girl will soon realize something as wonderful as magic is not just for show, developing an understanding of the seriousness needed to utilize a dangerous tool. This series is wondrous and family-friendly, is able to utilize concrete elements and tie them together rather than depend on solely grotesque means of grabbing the reader's emotions. We don't feel for Coco because her mom is stoned, but because she always wanted to become a witch. She's kind and gentle with a relatable heart, only to find herself hurting someone we have witnessed was dear to her when utilizing magic for the first time.